welcome back to my channel, Restore Glory. So I'm just going to get right into it. The sun is about to go down, as you can see. I don't know, this sun rays are coming in. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but I'm going to go ahead and get started on this next haul. This haul is nothing, well, a lot of this haul is figurines. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. So thank you again so much for stopping by my channel. I totally appreciate it. All right, so the first two items I'm going to show you is this, cuteness overload. Forewarning, it's snow babies. Hello. So I'm going to show you them one by one. So when I went to 2nd Avenue earlier this week, somebody obviously donated a few of the snow bunnies, Department 56 that is. And so don't let anybody tell you, if you are a reseller, don't let anybody tell you that snow babies, they've played out or it's oversaturated and they're not selling, because that is absolutely a lie from the pit of hell, because snow babies is still selling. I pick them up whenever I can. Not all of them sell for sure, but they eventually will sell. But there are some pieces that are extremely highly collectible, and the ones that I'm going to show you right now are in that category. And I want to say on the high end, I think I paid maybe $6.99 on the high end for these pieces again, but a lot of them were in the $4.99 range. So the first one I'm going to show you, obviously, this one is a snow baby. This one is called, give me one second, it's called Kitten Courier, right? Oh my goodness, look at this. Kittens in a wheelbarrow, right? So these were sold separately, but I'm going to sell them together. And this one right here, so it's this one, and then this one. I'm going to put this one down. This one is called Baby's Best Friend. These things are in pristine condition, guys. I love them. Baby's Best Friend. So I'm going to sell these two together because they match, the doggies and the cats, the kittens. Of course I'm going to sell them together, of course, right? Aren't these adorable? Completely adorable. Department 56 snow babies. Again, do not sleep on these things, because when you see them, and if they're not chipped or damaged or anything like that, pick them up because they sell really well. Last year, was it last year? At Goodwill, as a matter of fact, someone donated, oh my God, there had to been at least 20 snow babies. I didn't pick them all up, but I did pick up some of them. There was a set that I want to say on the high end, it was a 3-piece snow baby set. I want to say on the high end, I paid maybe $10 for this snow baby set. That set sold for about $100. It was like $98 or something like that, that set sold for. I could not even believe it. So if you see snow babies, guys, I'm telling you, don't sleep on them, because some of them do really well. Now you have to make sure that you carefully inspect them, because they can chip, right? This is like a porcelain bisque. But these that I picked up, I gotta say, upon initial inspection, they're in good shape. So this one is called, give me one second. This one is called Guests Are Always Welcome. This is 2000 and let's see, 1999 actually. So this one is adorable. All of these are. So please forgive me. You will hear that a lot. Look at this one. Just adorable, right? Adorable. The next one is called, give me one second. This one is called Puffin in a Pear Tree. This one is 2001. It's called Puffin in a Pear Tree. And look at this baby. Like, really, how could I couldn't leave them behind. I couldn't. It's almost like I feel like I want to start collecting them myself, honestly. If I had the space or I had a curio cabinet, I probably would start collecting these, because I think that these, honestly, I think snow babies, I think they're going to find a resurgence. I really do. I really super do. Right? A puffin in a pear tree. Look at this. Isn't it adorable? Oh my goodness. I love it. Here's the puffin. Here's the pear tree. Excellent condition. am over the moon excited about these pieces that I picked up. I think this one was the most. I think this one was $7.99, actually. All right, the next piece is just as cute. This one is called, is there a name? There's no name on this one. But anyway, it's a snowman. He's just having a good old time on the sled, just taking his snow baby down a snow trail with his stovepipe. Isn't he adorable as well? Just absolutely, absolutely love these snow babies. And then the last one that I have is a teapot. This one is called I'm a Little Teapot. There we go. Look at that. Adorable. Adorable. So I was going to pick them up. I absolutely was not going to leave these babies sitting on the shelves. I think they had literally just came out. Like, I think they had just came on the shelves. Again, I know a lot of people, you know, they poo-poo the snow babies, but like I said, I am picking them up. If I get them at a good price, if I get them under, say, $10, and then when I Google Lens them, if they're selling anywhere between, it just depends on the piece, right? So, I know that they're still collectible. All right, guys, so the next item is a Lenox piece. It is called, I think it's just called Grasshopper, something like that. But this is a Lenox piece. Let me just show you the bottom. It says Lenox, right? It is a Grasshopper trinket box. Let me just show you the inside, right? I'm not sure if anything is supposed to be on the inside, but I totally, totally love this. Haven't had a chance to look this baby up yet, so I have no idea what it's listed for online, but I absolutely love it. Is it a cricket? It's a grasshopper, right? This is a grasshopper, right? Okay, I think it's a grasshopper. Because I don't like bugs. I really don't like. Anybody who knows me knows that I do not like any type of bugs at all. I will move to Antarctica if I see a bug. But anyway, this one is completely, completely cute. I don't remember how much I paid for it. All right, so the next items, I have 5 of them. And all of these came from, what's it, Goodwill? Goodwill, right? And so when I saw one of them, I'm like, oh, they're cute. Again, at first glance, when you see something, honestly, from a distance, it looks like kind of sort of cheaply made or whatever. But then when you pick it up, you're like, wow, this is kind of heavy. It may be something, right? And so I'm glad that I turned it over because on the bottom, it says Memory Lane Cottages. As you can see, these were originally, whatever store this was in, they were originally $30 for one. It was marked down to $21.95. And they're called Memory Lane Cottages by Peter Tomlins, made in England. I got them for an amazing price. Let me just show you the back of them. They are Nature Craft, copyright 1994, and they're signed Peter Tomlin. So I have 5 of them. So I'm going to show you them one by one. This one is called Granny Webster's. Guys, these things sell amazingly well, and I got them for an amazing price. All right, guys, sorry about that. I don't know what the heck happened. It sounded like my, anyway, I'm so sorry. My phone was on Do Not Disturb, and for whatever reason, I got this message, and it cut me out. That has never happened, so... Anyway, so I left off with the fact that I was just showing you the mark on the bottom. This says Peter Tomlins. I'm sorry, Peter Tomlins. These they're called Memory Lane Cottages. So here's the first one. I have 5 of these. The second one I have is called Crofter's Cottage, right? And here's the back, the signature Peter Tomlins on the back, Crofter's Cottage, right? These little mini cottages. The next one is called, give me one second, this one is called Harebell Cottage. Like you wouldn't even think anything of them by looking at these things, right? But they are clearly signed and marked on the back, which I'm totally loving. I got them for an amazing price, just so you know. I'll say it again. The next one is, and again, these babies, as you can see, wherever they were in the $25 to $30 range initially wherever they were. They marked them down. So yeah, so this one is called Turpin's Cottage, right? And then the last one I have, this one is I want to call it a moat. Is it a moat? Yeah, it is a moat. Yeah, this one is a moat. It's called Moat's House. There we go, right? And that's the label on all of them. Memory Lane Cottages, right? Who knew? Honest to goodness, like who knew these little nondescript looking figurines, right, go for good money? I want to say that they're hovering anywhere between $13 and $20 a piece, right? Yes, a piece, right? So of course I was gonna pick these babies up when I did a Google lens and saw how much they were going for. So please don't sleep on those figurines. Like there are a ton of people who, particularly now in April and May, I think a ton of people are kind of sort of purging. They're getting ready for the summer. They're cleaning out their garages. They're having garage sales and they're donating stuff to charities. And so I think now's the time where a lot of people are just donating a lot of stuff to the Goodwills and the thrift stores. So I think this collection is probably one of them. This thing, I would never have even thought about Memory Lane Cottages or whatever by Peter Tomlins. Never, right? And the same thing with the other piece, Lois Mitchell pieces the folk art Lois Mitchell pieces. I just wouldn't even, had it not been for other resellers and the things that they're picking up too, I probably would have never even looked at any of these. So be on the lookout for all of those. Again, do not sleep on snow babies or whatever, because there are some valuable, still highly collectible snow babies as well. All right, guys, so the next thing, I'm moving on to some bigger items. The next few items I'm going to show you are relatively big. This one was only $2.99. Again, I will tell you this over and over and over again. I am not a Halloween fan. I don't celebrate Halloween. I don't decorate for Halloween because I don't like scary things. But that's just my jam. Don't judge me. That's just my jam, right? But I will sell these pieces because I do know that people, all in fun, will decorate for Halloween. I know that they will. All right, so this one in particular, I was so excited, guys, because I only paid $2.99 for this particular piece. And I remember back in the day, I did see this movie, as a matter of fact, and it scared the you-know-what out of me. So I stopped watching it. It is a Michael Myers string lights. So if you guys know anything about the Halloween franchise, Jamie Lee was the original star in it, and Michael Myers terrified me. I did not like that movie at all. My husband loves horror movies. I don't know why, but he just does. He loves anything that's spooky and creepy. I don't know why. I'm watching the Cooking Channel with, Martha Stewart or, Guy Fieri. But anyway, he loves those things. I do not. So anyway, this is a Michael Myers string light set. And apparently this thing is supposed to make some noise too. I don't know. It's by Spirit Halloween. I paid $2.99 for this. I'm hoping that it works. I'm going to try it out, whatever. But it requires 3 AA batteries. So I'm going to try it out and see if the baby works. And if so, these babies are selling anywhere between $45 and $60. Yes, please. Yeah. So, yes, please. Excuse me one second. Let me get a water, sip of water. See my vintage glass? I bought this from a whatnot seller. I think I paid $12 for a set of 4. I love these glasses. All right, guys, so that's that. The next item, I have no idea. This thing is like, it's so heavy. On the bottom, it says Stetson, as you can see. See that label? That Stetson label? It's made out of some velvet material. But look at this bowl. It's so heavy. I think this is pewter. It is so heavy. Oh my goodness, this thing is heavy. I think that's a bear, right? So I don't know whether or not this was given with Stetson. The only Stetson I know is Stetson cologne because my husband used to wear it. But maybe this came as a part of some type of gift set. I don't know. This thing is so heavy. This thing has got to weigh at least 5 pounds, easily 5 pounds. Well, maybe 4. But look at it. It's so adorably cute. It's like a little bowl and this bear attached to it. And again, it's so heavy, and it has the Stetson label on the bottom. So if you guys know anything about this piece, let me know. I couldn't find any comps online at all. I got to clean it up a little bit, obviously, and polish it up a little bit, but I got it for a good price. So, of course, I was going to pick that up. Dang, that thing is heavy. The next item I got at Goodwill, and these you can get on Amazon. They do sell really, really well on Amazon for about 30 bucks, I think, 25, 30 bucks. And they are, give me one second. I think they're just called, what do you call it? Like, I don't know. You've seen them, like when you go to bars, you see how they have those. I think these are on the bar, and I think they're get it together, Donna. They are for to hold the they're almost like coasters, like a coaster, like a very, very long rubbery coaster, right? So that the sweat from the glasses doesn't ruin the bar or um, oh my God, I cannot talk. I think that's exactly the intent of this, right? So just let me just keep it moving, right? This was only $2.99 at Goodwill, and they are sold on Amazon. And this one is in new condition. Yeah, so it's in great condition. So I picked it up, of course. Barware definitely does sell well for me. So I usually pick up barware regardless. All right, and this final piece, guys, this one, I don't know. I was going back and forth. It's pretty. I like it. It's not my favorite. Mostly when I pick up vases, it's really got to speak to me. This one I picked up because, I don't know, I like the colors, but I just didn't like the aesthetic of it, right? And anyway, I just picked it up. It was only, I want to say it was only $4, like $3.99 or something like that. So I decided to pick it up, and it's not awful looking. It's definitely just a piece of art glass. I don't think it's anything like Murano or any famous piece or anything like that. I think it's just basic art glass, but it's okay. It's completely okay. It's not awful. I love the blue color for sure, right? So I thought that was super duper cool, and I picked that up. I think that's it. I believe that is it. All right, guys, so that ends this haul. So sorry about that that little glitch earlier. I'll clean all of that up, but thank you so much. And I have, let's see, I think I have 2 other hauls, and then I'll be done for the evening, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I appreciate it. You guys have a wonderful evening, and smooches.